Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Captain Shaq here, and welcome back to Gladius. It's been quite a while. I actually haven't played much of the DLCs that have come out since its original release, back when we did a campaign as the Space Marines. But today, we're gonna play the proper faction. We're gonna be playing the Imperial Guard on a fairly large map. Let's go to new game and get it set up. Oh, it saved some of my settings. Cool. I was actually looking through all the factions. And we're gonna be playing with all the factions put in because I think it's funner if we keep all the Imperial factions out of it, so there's not going to be any, if I click this we can see them, there's not going to be any Adeptus Mechanicus. I'm not going to put the Space Marines in, but I am going to put all of the enemies of the Imperium, or at least some of them, 6 of them. Who are we going up against? Tau, Chaos, Necrons, the Craft World Eldar, the Tyranids, the Orc. Plural for orcs, by the way, if anybody's guessing, is targets. Welcome to the Estrada Militarum. Let's do this. We're playing medium difficulty because I don't remember how to play this, so we're gonna be learning together. It's been a hot minute since we played. Large world size, high landmass, and fast-paced game if you want to follow along and start your own. And we do have the DLC, so we're gonna have all the optional units, including, and the optional factions like Necrons and Craft World, who I have yet to see. I haven't seen the Craft World Eldar yet, which is gonna be cool. All right, let's get to it. Start game. Now, if you've never seen this one, I recommend it. It's quite freaking cool. Plays like a war-focused civilizations title.
Oh, so well located. Soon after its discovery, it grew into a rich imperial world. Then the orcs landed, and it burned. The men and women of the Astra Militarum answered the call to battle the Greenskin menace. Yet we died side by side with the orcs when the warp storms hit and the Necrons awoke. Whoever our foe, we will reclaim this world and its ancient riches, or we will die trying. For mankind.
Are we not gonna mention?
And for the God Emperor.
Then we got Chaos Space Marines, Eldar on the planet, and the Tau. It's a party and everyone's invited but the Space Marines. All right, starting out. This is turn-based, by the way. The map is actually quite cool because it's not just the factions that are out there. There's other scary creatures that are, well, living on this world. So, we're burning our resources until we get our city set up. Our resources are food, ore, energy, research, and influence. All right. We start with 3 units of guardsmen defending our tech priest engineers, who are going to be able to set up our city, and we're going to actually lose them. We've also got a few capturable points that we can take over. We see these little gray hexagons. That means that we can walk over this and capture it, which we should see some walls around it. Imperial Guard, unlike any of the other factions, Imperial Guard are really focused on holding behind their walls or bringing in that vehicle support, but all the factions play super differently. Like the Space Marines get a single hex to build off of, and everything they have drops from the sky because, you know, Space Marines and battle barges and whatnot. Very freaking cool. I don't actually know what this does. I assume it's giving us, oh yeah, it's giving us +2 research because we captured this site, these ruins of Vaul. I feel like there's some heresy going on here, but I'm not so sure. We have, okay. We can get an outpost here. So we're gonna go ahead and order our next guardsman group over. We might even name these guys so that we can keep track of them. So we'll have like the 1st guardsman regiment here. We'll call these guys the 1st. We'll have the 2nd, because they will get experience. And how cool would it be, the 2nd regiment and the 3rd? How cool would it be if, like, at the end of the campaign, one of these is still alive? All right, so we've got that. We've taken this. What did this give us? Did this give us anything cool? It gave us +20% to a flag? I actually don't know what that is. We have to be a little careful. This is wire weed. Think of this like razor wire. Going in this will actually kill our troops. We can't survive through that. I wonder if Necrons can just walk through that without any issues, because they're Necrons and they're jerks, so they can do whatever they want, it seems. All right, we should probably poke out a little bit. We should also build a city. So one of the neat things about this is when we, really, you want me to build it up there? That sounds like a terrible place. Oh no, that's a Necron tomb. Oh, that's a new tile. One of the cool things about this is it should give me a recommended spot. Let's go into the ruins of this old city here, get a little bit of extra cover. Where do we want to establish our city? Honestly, I kind of want to just move over 1 square and build it right here. We've got another unexplored, looks like something, another hex. I don't want to wait around. Let's go ahead and build. Oh, there it is. Now it's giving me the recommendation. So, really, why? This one has plus 40% for metal. I wonder if we just get the metal if we build on it. Let's find out. All right, the order has been given. They'll move over there and establish it in the next turn. We're going to start our research. Here's the research tree. Every one of these options we get farther in requires stuff from behind it. So if we want to pick up some of the new stuff, like maybe we'll go all very vehicle focused. Like we have the Degevil Dog, which is a new one, but requires a manufacturer. Makes sense. Tank Commander requires the Shrine of Aquila. I believe both of those are going to be fairly early on in our list. Yep, Shrine of Aquila, there's the manufacturer. Chimera requires the manufacturer. So let's start researching the manufacturer so we can start building ground vehicles. Then we can get the Chimera. The Chimera being an APC for the Imperial Guard. I think last time I gave this a go and I learned a little bit about the factions. Go ahead and end our turn. I went very heavy into like infantry and heavy infantry and just ran it that way. So I had this huge army of individual units. Man, that was years ago. Yeah, that was years ago playing on release night, and I jumped into a multiplayer game to test it out. It was for Spotlight, and I ended up playing with Angry Joe from the Angry Joe show. Like randomly, he just happened to be running it, running a multiplayer match, and I ended up in it, which was quite cool. I was like, wait a minute, and I pulled up his stream, and sure enough, he was going. Oh, it's so random. All right, so you guys are already doing your thing. Let's go ahead and execute the order so they move out. If you have any orders, I'll say it right here. City is established. We're gonna call it something cooler than Theon. We're gonna call it Shack Capital. That's a terrible name. Give me a better name in chat in the comments, because I'm bad. There's got to be something better than that. There was a capturable point, what, south of us we saw? Yeah, right here. Not even that far. Let's push out of the ruined city. Whoa. There's a terrain difference. We actually moved upwards. Can I rotate this camera? I think I can. Nope, Q and E does not do. Don't disband the first. So we just went up our ramp over here. So now we have the high ground. We're gonna have to move over to grab this. This will give us +2 influence and bring us up to 9. That's quite cool. From loyalty, from features, and from buildings. Used to acquire and maintain cities, city tiles, invoke edicts, as well as recruit powerful hero units and purchase their items. Oh yeah, one of the things we can do as the Imperial Guard is get like deployable outposts that are weaponized. We're very dig in and hold. It's the Imperial Guard. The Oath Expanse has been discovered. Oh, this is the region. Gotcha. There's an encampment trader that's been found. The Jakiro Trader Encampment. Special feature that allows a hero unit on the tile to purchase and sell items as well and increase the influence. That can be very, very useful. I kind of want to keep exploring, but I also don't want to run into doom. Let's poke this way. And what did we do? We found neophyte hybrids. Sending reinforcements to the 3rd. We might be out of range here. Yeah, we have to get closer, and we have to have line of sight. So, like, from here we could fire, but not from where we are. Let's move up to the river, and we'll fire from there. You guys, yep, you've got your orders to move out. The capital is established. We can now click Order Cities, and we can build something. And what we're going to do is we're going to pick up our first tile, and I think this tile, probably the best. It's got 2 spots for building structures like a manufactorum if we want to start building vehicles. But we could also put a mine or maybe a research station to get those bonuses. So let's go ahead and get that going. 2 turns and the city will expand. Now, cool thing about the Imperial Guard, if I put my boys behind the walls, they can kill stuff and stay alive longer. They get bonuses to defense and whatnot. And we can make our walls bigger and bigger and bigger. Unlike, say, the Space Marines. Let's go ahead and end turn. We are suffering some casualties with the third, and it looks like enemies have come within our auto fire range since we didn't fire before, and we're being flanked from two sides on this, so not great. Chapter 1, Life in the Guard. Gladius Prime had seemed an excellent placement for a senior Imperial administrator. With its rich resources and strategic location, it was both easy and prestigious to rule. For the local people, life had been by the book, until the day the planet's space stations fell flaming from the sky and the orcs descended, followed by even worse Xeno horrors. Well, that's accurate for what we're up against. The recent Space Marine chapter the resident Space Marine chapter stood fast, but could barely hold out. As the commander of the reinforcing Astra Militarum forces, you landed on the planet months ago, but the unexpected reappearance of the planet's warp storm has trapped you on the surface. You've regrouped the surviving civilians and Astra Militarum troops into one city, but there's still soldiers scattered beyond the walls. We must gather them, rebuild our cities, and reclaim this planet. So there are quests that we're going to be able to do as we play. I've got to find those detached units that are far away from us. We'll get 50 ore. Nice. That's probably enough to build at least one vehicle. Research the Manufactorum and construct it. Well, that research should be done soon. I've already ordered it. I think it was like 7 turns. All right, boys. Return fire. Ooh, what is that? That's new. Return fire. Now, the more troops you have alive, the more damage you do. So this is a full squad opening up, and that will hopefully save a few of the third. Now, we can replenish them, and we will at some point. What, though, are you? You're a new structure. You must have come with the Eldar expansion. A webway gate. Forest, river, volcanic. A webway gate. Frightening. Oh, here we go. Fortification unit that allows the Eldar to travel from one place to another. Galactic tapestries of shimmering strands used by the Eldar to traverse the stars without risking the dread realm of the warp. I feel like we need to burn it with fire. We can also cycle weapons. We can switch between fragmentation and carrack missiles. Wait, we can fire this? Yes. Cycle over to frag launchers and open fire. The Imperial Guard, even our buildings have weaponry. I kind of wish we had grenades now. Let's open up. We have good cover here. I'm a little worried we're going to get flanked from behind. We'll have to fall back, but we are thinning that crowd. Now, we can't train troops until we have a barracks. We can't do that until we own territory. So we wait. Shrouded, what does that do? Yep. We're being shot from behind. I might be able to get you reinforcements in one turn, but I don't think you're gonna live that long this outnumbered. This is not good. This is really not good. Shrouded must mean they've fallen back. Oh, you know what they've done? They've moved into this spot right here. Yep, there they are. Oh, and we're gonna get overwatched for our troubles. Lame. All right, return fire. We need to thin this crowd. Another group? Oh, that's the one. Okay, so we need to kill that group as priority. Yeah, so close. Fragmentation. Seriously? You could shoot this one over here, but you can't shoot him, huh? Maybe it's a terrain issue. The first is still at full strength. You guys are hurting, and because it's this rough covered terrain, I'm not gonna be able to get you out of there very quickly. But I do need to get you out of there, so let's go ahead and get you moving. I can also have you return fire, just to lower the amount of damage that they're gonna do. We didn't research grenades, so... All right, we own this new territory. We do not have the Astra Militarum, the Manufactorum up yet. And we're getting low on food. Now, you had a plus 32 food, so let's go ahead and install a farm. What do they call these? The Soylent's Farm. It's totally not made out of people. Soylent's Viridians might be filling, nutritious, and easy to grow in great vats, but as foodstuffs, it has some drawbacks. First, it's utterly bland and flavorless. Second, it looks like a green goop. Third, it's made from any available organic matter. Persistent rumor has it has human corpses are not excluded. No comment. It's our turn. We're surrounded on all sides by the Xeno hordes, who are doing far less damage than they were before. They are in attack us. They're at the corner, you can see it. Our numbers are dwindling. There are only 3 units of Imperial Guard there. Now, I imagine this is like 3 platoons, because remember the scale of this, right? So they've already whopped out like 2 or 3 full platoons of guardsmen. Let's see. Tyranids. I've made contact with the Tyranids. Though the experiments of tech priest and genitors, the raving swarm has come to Gladius Prime, but without support from their hive ships, they are not the overwhelming force they have been elsewhere. Perhaps here, guardsmen alone will have enough to defeat them. I like they have to preface with that with, hey, this isn't the full force of the Tyranids. This is just a group. Ooh, look at you. Wait, I can make Bane Blades? Super heavy tank. Yeah, I didn't realize we had Bane Blades in the tier list. That's amazing. Yeah, we're gonna go vehicles. Ah, there it is, the Basilisk. Right now, all we really want is the Sentinels and maybe a Chimera. So let's do that. Building that produces ground vehicles as well as generates ore and research. Oh, it actually makes us ore. We're up to 15 now on ore and +2 research and production. So you still get more just for having the building. Upkeep though is power. We're at +3, so we're doing okay. To call an Imperial Manufactorium a factory is akin to calling a Kachian devil an insect. These Biopian structures are huge, forbidding temples to the machine god. Right. Let's get immediately, because we're gonna have to do some research to get anything cooler. Well, first let's get the orders going in. We need to oh, there's the Tyranids right there. Knock these guys out. I'm not firing the Tyranids just yet because I hope they're on the move somewhere else, maybe moving to capture this. Just give us a break so we can thin the crowd. I would love to get back into this. How are you guys doing? We need to fall back and hopefully get you within firing range of the building. Let's open fire. Come on, kill another one. Didn't lower the numbers. Rough. Rough. Let's choose our new research. Chimera. And we might go for frag grenades. Maybe go like APCs. We'll see. We'll see. Because there's some of the research, like all the research is super impactful, right? And I like that about this. There's no like, oh, 10%, blah, 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 blah. It's like, no. Your guardsman can get a medical ability. No! The second has been destroyed. Our building just shot at those Tyranids that are coming in behind us. These are Turbogans. So you can get like a med pack that will heal them. Awkward. Kill the unit behind us. Yeah, we're barely gonna do any damage to that. Or thin the crowd here and lower that damage that squad's gonna do. You can only be shot at, so let's fire with frags. Good. Fire. We're holding. Like a med pack would heal them to full. Wow, you only have 1 member left. Okay, fall back into the capital. And when I have the opportunity, like they're actually garrisoned in the city right now. Hopefully they heal. I think they do. We need to get our production going on. What's your deal? We haven't built it yet. We just researched it. Ouch. All right. Put it down. We're in a really bad spot. Are you gonna stay here and continue to attack us? Oh, that didn't do much damage. Oh no. The Nids must be really close then. Yeah, the Tyranids must be right here. Ah, it was only 1 turn. The Chimera. Amphibious transport unit with... They're amphibious? I never knew that. With manned weapons and communication equipment. So it's covered in guns. Mobile command. Passive ability works for cargo embarked on this transport. Whoa. Transport vehicles typically sealed, rendering any troop ineffective, but protected until they reach their destination. Unlike gun sleds, communication equipment doesn't comprise the protection. As the Imperial Chimera command variant proves out, enabling commanders to continue to direct their forces. You can sit in there and direct your forces. That's quite cool. Very cool. Great smoke screen, hunter killer missile. I imagine, yeah, we have to do the research on those to get them. but very, very cool. They're gonna cost us 30. Now, I want one. We still can't build one though, because we need 4 turns until the Militarum is done. Well, the other thing that we need to do, and I'm gonna do this now, is claim another piece of territory. We're gonna grab the 3 so that we can get down a barracks, because we're hurting for personnel at the moment. Let's also fire another frag grenade. Okay, your numbers have been dwindled. I think they'll survive. Let's start falling back. Just 1 square. Finish the job here so he doesn't get away and heal. What? What did you miss? No, they don't actually miss. What happened was he looked like he was going to be dead, but he actually is only down to 1 health point. Ouch. Ouch. We can get to tier 2 technology now. Now we can go tier 1 if we really want to get ratlings, for instance, sniper infantry. Never seen those before. That could be quite cool. We can also get Voxcasters, reduces the morale loss for guardsmen. We get the shrine to increase our influence and generate loyalty. Also gets us heroes like the tank commander. Heavy weapon squads, Colt Mechanicus, building that produces tech priests and engineers and generates research. So tech priests engineers will actually repair vehicles in the field, which is really nice. Anti-vehicle grenades. This will go to all of our squads. The Hydra, it says good against airborne targets. It's actually good against infantry too. Okay, we already have the research for it, so we don't have to worry about that. Already have the research for that. I'm just seeing what other structures we might want. I'm actually tempted to go for the shrine or the grenades. The grenades will only take us 2 turns. Though heavy weapons would be super useful. They can shoot farther. And you can have a front line of like guardsmen and then shoot over them. Very tempting. Let's go for it. Let's go for it. Then we'll have something cool to put in the, now we're gonna have to end our turn. What is this? Bracers. Oh, item to increase armor. Select a hero. We're claiming this item. We don't actually have it here yet. Turn. All right. Yep, he just ran away, so he's gonna be a problem later. We didn't manage to, whoops, camera. They're actually attacking our capital. Capital thankfully has 60, almost 70 health. All right, wreck them. Yeah, at that range, it's hard to miss. Let's get some more experience, and then we'll start healing. How are you doing? You're starting to heal. 5 out of 16. They have a little too much damage. I don't trust it. All right, we're waiting again. So I don't have production up. Going for a barracks first. Oh, no. Might have been really smart. Oh, that's gonna suck. Oh. Into the walls. Into the walls. Oh, I can't. Yes, I can. All right. We're in. Finish the job. You gotta kill these squads. Good. They're dead. They can't run away. They can't get health and keep gaining experience. We're good there. Sadly, we're kind of done until that manufacturum's done. I can't train troops until we have a barracks. And I need more territory to make a barracks. Heavy weapon squad is finished. So we're gonna be able to lob missiles at longer range. Let's go ahead and acquire a tile. I thought I already did this, but apparently not. No, we're still building, that's why. Return fire! Lovely. Fire. Oh, no, don't leave this. That's not good. You should have stayed to the walls. I need to acquire this tile too, so I can just spread out my guardsmen. They're healing. You guys just hold out. We're going for frag grenades. That'll let us do bonus damage to large groups like this. And if I'm gonna be fighting the nids, can't go wrong with frag grenades. Enemy turn. Hey, chapter 1, Life of the Guard. So we finished our quest. We got our 50 ore, which would be great for getting some vehicles out. What do they want us to do now? Oh, this is just the end of the quest. We must find our scattered allies and foes. The Imperial Sentinel Scout Walker may be fragile, but its speed will allow us to explore the planet more quickly. Build one as soon as possible. Build a Sentinel. All right, yeah, I mean, I was gonna do it anyways. Can't tell me twice. We're gonna Sentinel, we're gonna get a Chimera, and for the structure, nothing, because we need to capture this in 2 turns. So 2 turns we'll have, I think I'm full. Yeah, I'm full on every one of our squares. So now we hold, we'll take this, we'll get a barracks down. Let's clear this. Finish them. Good job, 3rd Battalion. We can't move. We do have a unit that can move after firing, but this is not one of them. Let's go ahead and end our turn. We got to get some exploration done. There's probably like good capturable stuff up here I haven't been able to go check out. I'll take those victories though. Speaking of victories, we're level 1 of 10. Now if we level, we'll actually get stronger. We haven't hit it yet. Acquire title in 1 turn. You're slowly getting healed. You stay here and heal up. In turn again. 1 more turn on the frag grenades. Bulgrins, Guardsmen, Heavy Weapon Squads, Lord Commissars, Primer Psychers, Hig Priest Engineers, Tempest Scions, the ability to throw a frag grenade. Now we can finally get our barracks. Imperial barracks. Let's get that online right there. I'm not too worried about research times because we have this on a little bit of a faster tick. We're gonna get through the tech tree pretty quickly. You guys are just about fully healed. I'm gonna send you out. I'm gonna send you south. Go take a poke around. Let's pick our next research. Hab blocks. If we're gonna get our infantry going, we're gonna want a population increase. We're gonna need it. And hab blocks are always something we eventually need. Guardsmen, move forward. I'll have a transport with you shortly. Nice. We can't actually kill them though. Let's see if they move closer. They're in the open and I think we've got cover because we're in the forest. Maybe. We'll see what they do. I'd love to send you reinforcements. Yeah, you better run. Oh no. That's not good. That is not good. You know what? What we can do is we can just move up to the north a little bit, make them go all the way around. Oh, we're in their Overwatch range? Really? Return fire. You're not going to show me what your experience is, are you? No, you're not. There's our morale. Our morale is fine. Capture this, get some more influence coming in. That influence is going to be useful. And send the reinforcements out. They're almost fully healed. They're good enough. How long until we're getting our... It doesn't matter. We'll get it when we get it. Oh, they fell back. And they're doing that bullshit. Chloe, we have orcs! No. Are you kidding me? The Hab block research is completed. Classic Imperial structure, the Akin city buildings are seen all over the Empire. They provide a minimal amount of shelter and comfort required for most people of the Imperium to eke out their short lives. At a colony's founding, sometimes they're built in situ, but more often on remote planets, they're dropped directly from a colonizing ship. Life in the Guard. Our first Sentinel is out, and by Sentinel, they mean it's actually like a scout platoon, right? You can see the 2 of them there representing it. From the safety of his Sentinel, the pilot reports that surviving civilians are being hunted by the degenerate Kroot, a polymorphic xenospecies gone feral. Chapter 1, Life in the Guard. What do they want us to do now? Kill native Xenos, 0 of 3. Well, that's too bad, it's 0 of 3, because we've actually taken out one of them in the past. So we can tell where we move what will give us a bonus. Now, I could move into cover. I'm not going to because I'm worried we're going to piss something else off. Guardsmen approach. Yeah, find the orcs. But with their shooters. Return fire. No, 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 shoot, no, 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 no. Oh, I could have thrown a grenade at them. They aren't in range of this, are they? Nope. Sentinels! Seriously, are you guys you're outranged? Your range is only of 1 of 1. Wow, he says it right here what their range is. We'll move up. What's our damage output? Our damage is gotta be pretty high. Yeah, no, that'll chunk them for a little over a quarter of their health once we can attack. Ah, the Hydra. It's supposed to be AA, but in every game that it's in, I always use it for anti-infantry work because nothing says screw you like 4 giant barrels of Daka. Minor casualties. I'm sure it's fine. Oh no! That's probably extra effective against my poor guardsmen. Yeah, we're just gonna leave. I'm ordering them to take off. Guardsmen! Nice. Oh, look at that. When they capture it, they actually make it like an installation. Very cool. Let's chuck some nades with the 3rd at this group of orcs. They don't get a counterattack. We're gonna move up and finish the job, and then we'll capture this. Securing territory. Nice. Very well, very well. We've got something down here as well. I'm gonna just order you to keep moving south. You guys, hold your position. 3rd, I'm gonna have you move in and kind of cover them. I'm hoping they heal up a little bit. Our Chimera will be up in 4 turns. Let's get a heavy weapons team and a 2 normal guards teams to back them up. At the same time, our population, 5 out of 7. Used to operate buildings in the city. Each enabled building requires 1 population to operate. If required population exceeds the current population, yes, because we're gonna keep growing and growing and growing. We're actually burning through power now. I think what we're gonna do is use this time. Really? I have to capture this? Oh, I thought it just counted. Interesting. That'll give us 2 research. That'll bring us up to 16 research and give us access to power output. But I'll have to capture 2 more points to do it. Versus... how many spots? 0 spots. That's kind of lame. It is 2 research though. All right. Go ahead and capture it. It'll only take 2 turns. And I don't need a building to run it. And then we can go 1 more out and we can block this entire route from enemies trying to move through it. All right, let's see what happens to our poor guardsmen. The first could be destroyed here. There's an enemy in the bushes. If they're hiding in the bush. Doesn't seem like they... Did I not end the turn? Apparently not. In turn. Okay, they're going invisible. But they're also pursuing Overwatch shots. I think we're gonna lose the first. No, please tell me you've got good cover. Yes, they're still alive. Ha, you shot at my sentinels. Oh, that's adorable. The best way to survive this is to 1, throw a grenade at the enemy. This is gonna have a long cooldown. All right, 1.1 damage isn't bad. Return fire. And then hopefully, we didn't finish the job. It wasn't enough damage. Ah, no. And because we attacked, I don't think we're gonna heal at all. We may lose the first. That's gonna leave us with just the 3rd alive. This is true, the true guardsman experience. High casualties and enemies on every side. Oh no. I can't even block the route to stop these hybrids. I do want to go up here and see what's up here. I feel like we're just leaving resources on the table. Let's end the turn and see what happens. Survive! Oh, he survived! What does he got for health? He has 1 point of health. But the enemy is on the move. We're gonna move up and relieve. That's a razor wire. Yeah, it is. You'll die if you go in that razor wire. Oh, balls. All right, hold up here. We're gonna move up. We're gonna move up into the forest to take your spot. We're gonna kill this unit. We're gonna move you up to get some supporting fire. Wow, there's so many of them. Overwatch shots on us, 2 damage. Yeah, return fire. Okay, another shot will put them below half. This is a welcome vehicle. If I get that Chimera, I think I'll be wrecking them. Now we can run. Not only do we run, we don't want to get in range of both of them, so let's not volunteer for that. Order cities. The city can build a new structure. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna claim one more piece of territory, which is gonna be... I can't actually claim that. It's not telling me that it couldn't. It's telling me that you just can't do it. All right, well, never mind. I was gonna put a plasma generator down there. So we get the bonus, but apparently because it's a Necron tomb, we can't do that. So we're gonna put a plasma generator on the bottom, and I'm gonna go ahead and put an order in for a new tile to be acquired, and we're gonna take this one. 2 turns until our heavy weapon team's up. In the turn. I like the music of this. They're on the roof. They are trying to capture our location. Our, what is this? Some kind of encampment? Yeah, this is our trading encampment for heroes. We're not gonna let them have it though. Hey, the Hydra's done. Ooh. Yeah. Sight range is 3 on this. Heavy bolter, and then the twin linked auto cannons, damage 4. So a heavy bolter does only 2 damage. This thing does 4. And it gets 2 attacks at a range of 3. Traits, heavy, reduces the accuracy after moving. Oh, so it's much better if it's dug in. And then Skyfire, increases the accuracy against flyers, reduces the accuracy against ground units that are not skimmers, jet bikes, or jetpacks. But Twin Linked increases its accuracy. So it's a weird one. It's got decreased accuracy, but it has increased accuracy. First thing we're gonna do is capture that sucker. We're also gonna jump in here so we can get a little bit of cover. I believe that gives us cover because it's an outpost. And return fire! We don't want to invite shots, so we're gonna move over, and they're in trees, so they've got a little extra cover. Probably should have actually shot at this group. Gonna lower their damage output as we knock their numbers down. Wow, you know, Medipack is really good. Yeah, we'll go for Medpack. I think it's gonna be, we're gonna do infantry and tank support. I can't focus on one. Keep moving. Oh, don't you have a guardsman group in there? Nope. The only guardsman we have is the first and the third, and their third is already wounded, and the first is damn near dead. Hostiles coming in from the north. A cycle attacking us. We also need to repair. Don't let them escape. Yes! We got a Chimera and a heavy weapons team ready to go. Now, we're not gonna let them get away with this. We're gonna move up and finish the job. There is no escape. Only Zul. Hey, we leveled up. We're level 2 now. The experience level of this unit. Every level first increases the hit points, damage, as well as morale. I wonder how much it's gone up by. Hit points now total out to 16.8. I guess I could compare it to you because you haven't been, oh, you're ranked up too. All right, heavy weapons team, you've got a, what is it, a firing range of, your movement's 2 out of 3. Your movement sucks. How's your movement? 3 out of 4. Load them up. How cool is that? I can throw them in here, and this number hasn't gone down, so I can drive this Chimera straight into combat if I need to. And honestly, I need to. Question is where? Ooh, power down there. Well, we need to kill that enemy that's coming in behind us. Let's get aggressive. Oh, look how far it could go. And then what's our sight range? Our sight range is terrible. Heavies? I can't deploy the heavies this turn. Cycle weapons. Did they always have this cycle weapon option? I don't remember that from the release. I feel like that's new. All right, execute orders. Wait, what was the orders? What did you just do? You guys go back there. You begin repairs. Water City. What's the city up to? City's got guardsmen coming out in 3 turns. I'm ordering up a Hydra now that we've got the research for it. What's that going to cost us? 30 more minerals. That's not bad. That's not too bad. I almost want another Manufactorum. So the way that it works is you've got a production amount. Now, if I build another Factorum, it will increase this number of production, and you can get that that's the math on how you generate vehicles. So if I had 2 of them, I'd probably have this vehicle done in 2 turns. That being said, we are chewing through our power stockpile, so we probably shouldn't do that just yet. Let's go ahead and end the turn. See what the enemy does. See if they're ballsy enough to come at us. They were not. Now, wow, I can't go far at all. There must be a terrain blocker here. Let's go north. Ooh, there's something right here. Can't move forward, but our heavy weapons team could. I'm not gonna empty that. Also, how many units can you carry? I doubt that's the number of units you can carry, as cool as that would be. Notice I'm still 5 turns away from being able to drop another frag. Yeah. It is what it is. All right, let's move out. Get some, wow, their sight range is so good. And we can use the scout button, radius 3 tiles. Now, go ahead and do it. Tyranted Warriors, and there's 2 groups of them. Wow, I can't do anything to that. Into the trees. Wow. Subterranean assault tunnel? They got all kinds of crazy stuff. Shadow in the warp. Reduce the morale of adjacent enemy psychers. That's fine. Synapse creature grants this adjacent units immune to morale and fear, distinctive behavior. So, these 2 are both synapse creatures. Yeah, they're both warriors. I need to move you guys south. I could really use that Hydra right now. Uh-oh, they're gonna get some shots off. Hey, Overwatch, get wrecked. Wow, that did not, you're down to 27 out of 20, 22 out of 25. Oh, there's so many dids. Fighting retreat now. We need to move back. Oh, could not be a better time for med packs. Rallying the remnants. Recover scattered units 0 out of 3, so we actually have to find them. I thought that was a thing. So we got a unit back here, a unit down there. Though we've rebuilt our city and cleared its perimeter, our missing soldiers outside the city are still being hunted down by the foul Xenos. Though through night and day, the guardsmen desperate pleas for help dominate our comlinks. We must gather and rebuild our city and reclaim this planet for the Emperor. The guardsmen are moving in small groups, surviving by using established covert warfare techniques. Contact them and recover them. So we've got 3 out there. I love that they've got these quests and they're different for every faction. And they're literally in every direction we can travel. Cool. Reinforcements? I hate to say it, but reinforcements are heading back. We're en route out of here. Covering fire. I'm a little worried we're gonna lose these sentinels. We might need to start building a new unit. We have a lot of incoming. 1 more turn to our guardsmen already, and thankfully, our transport's on the way. I think this is the perfect time for the stopping point for this episode. Let me know in the comments how you think it's going, and what we should focus on for the research. I really want that Baneblade. I really do. I think we might go for that, but let me know in the comments what you think. Maybe snipers were the way to go. We can always backtrack and pick up some of those. There's even a unit, a new one, that lets us to, we can fire and then move. So we can move in, get in range, fire, and then haul ass out of there. Yeah, I don't know. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye, everybody.